God, I had missed you guys. I'm just finding myself looking forward to these videos. I'm looking forward to just turning on the camera and talking to you guys. I had so missed you guys. So far I'm enjoying these renders so much. I hope you guys are too. Today we're going to be looking at the master bedroom, the master bathroom, which really resembles the guest bathroom, and then we're going to be looking at the home office of this bachelor pad that we started working on last week. We're designing it in industrial style. Let me attach the video for you guys.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain.
Here's the before. I really apologize for how shaky and dark it is.
But all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same.
And then the after. Guys, like we talked about last week, when you hear industrial, I want you to think an abandoned factory. I want you to think an abandoned warehouse. I want you to think a loft. I want you to think a loft that is cozy. Expect to find items you'd find in an old abandoned construction site.
I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going in life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And we're all going life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago.
The main markers of an industrial bedroom, or how to recreate this type of interior design style in your space, would be number one, open walls. As you've noticed from last week's design, from this week's design, a lot of open walls. You're going to want cement walls, you're going to want brick walls, just open walls. Number two, you're going to want open ducts. You're going to want the ducts to be left open. You're going to want the pipes to be left open. You're going to want light fixtures made of pipe. Typically, you'd expect to find these things in a construction site, most likely being prepared to be thrown away. And then number three, for the bed, you're going to want to go with a very low bed. You're going to want to go with like a platform type of bed. There's two ways to go about this whole bed situation. You can go with that type of bed, just like all the way to the ground, and then just make it cozy and comfortable, or you can go with the route of using like pipes. These beds that are made of pipes, I'll attach a picture for you guys, but those are the two routes that I know you can go with when you're working with the industrial. Those two routes, there's no way to go wrong. And then just make sure it's cozy, comfortable. Find a thick duvet, find a thick throw blanket, find several throw pillows, mix in your textures, do some cotton, do some wool. And then number 4, the color palette of an industrial bedroom is mostly neutral. You're going to see browns, you're going to see whites, you're going to see blacks, you're going to see grays. You won't see a lot of yellows, a lot of greens, a lot of pops of color. You'll see a lot of those quiet, like subdued colors, but that just make a space. And then finally, a great and simple way to make your bedroom into industrial like this. If you have your wardrobe, if you have your wardrobe in your bedroom, you're gonna want to make sure it's open, and you're gonna want to try to create it from those items we discussed. Pipes. First of all, for sure, it's gonna be metallic. It's gonna be one of those colors we've discussed. It's gonna be a black. It's gonna be maybe a rusted brown, but it's gonna be, you know, one of those colors, and it's gonna be open, yeah. And it's gonna ideally should use those old pipes and things like that, yeah. But if you're not feeling those vibes, you can just modernize it a little bit, but just leave it open like we did for this room. For the rest of the rooms, for the master bath and the guest bath and the home office, I feel like to recreate that, you could use the tips we discussed last week. And I ain't trying to waste your time. Yo! So if there's anything I've overlooked, or if you have any questions about how you would recreate a certain space or, you know, a certain item that we featured in the design, please leave it in the comments below. I will do my best. Just my best. My very own best, not the best, my best, to answer those questions. And if you've loved today's video, make sure to hit that like button. That like button is like a recommendation to, you know, it tells YouTube to recommend that video to other people. So it really, really supports the channel. So if you've loved it, please, that would be like dope as hell. And I know you're dope as hell. And until next week, bye.